Alright guys, BLM here back with a new Let's Play. We're going to be playing Immortals Fenyx Rising. So yeah, last night we finished Watch Dogs Legion. That was something. Now we're going to play Immortals. Yeah, we're just going to rush through this. I have no intention of playing this, playing every little thing within the game, but we will try to get through main story. This definitely is not Assassin's Creed Odyssey, by the way. You can... this definitely was not taken from the exact same engine and reskinned to make an entirely new game. Definitely not. But it is funny though, because like literally the order of the like the cutscene, not cutscenes, but like the title card, the disclaimer, and like all that stuff is the exact same as Odyssey. Okay. Don't care. Everything should be fine. Mini narration now. English. And this is obviously... Oh my god, the curse is so slow. That's obviously the same as... I guess we're good. New game. I mean, should I go for story or should I go for easy? Like, because I'm gonna try to rush through the game, but I don't also want it to just be like a nothing experience. So I think we'll go for easy. Oh, it actually tells you. Okay. Actually, I just want to see a nightmare. No health regeneration. Fall damage. Okay. Stamina. No assistance. Default. Only current chunk. Health regenerate. Like fall damage, default slow fall while gliding. So what's this one? Weak. Health generation is also only current chunk. Slightly increased in combat. Stamina regeneration. Okay. Full damage is halved. Resistance. I mean, what does this do? No fall damage. Significantly increased. Full regeneration. I mean... yeah, let's go with this first. If we get to a point where we're like, fuck, like where we're like, I'm sure they're gonna let us change difficulty, right? So like, if we get to a point where we're like, we're having some difficulty, then we'll switch to story and just play it from that point on, because I don't give a shit. But I just want to try out easy here. Also, live feed update for Big Brother started. I did listen to the first like 10 minutes or so, but we'll probably be listening to it again after the initial setup here. Yeah, it is 11:24 right now. Yeah, definitely not reusing assets from Odyssey.
The Earthshaker, Salus Artemis, with her deadly aim, set to pierce even the heart of a hummingbird.
It is insane when you think about it. This was supposed to originally come out like only a year after Odyssey. And obviously got delayed, so that came out 2 years later, but still.
Closer.
Help me! Someone help! Someone!
None of this is your fault. You're the victim. All the mortals are, made in the born workshop of fools. Jagged reflections from a broken mirror. Behold your god! This one killed 6 innocent children to satisfy her rage. They squabble, burn with jealousy, cheat, fight and murder. They're cruel, vindictive and selfish, and let the heel of Achilles, these weaknesses will be their undoing. I have no such flaws. The rest have fallen. Only one stands between me and the rehabilitation of Olympus. Only the foulest, most arrogant, narrow-minded cocksure son of Kronos who trapped me beneath the earth. The one and only Zeus!
Sure.
How I've missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
But again, this feels like the game that they really wanted to make. The Ubisoft was like, no, you gotta make Assassin's Creed. Like, I wonder if this is part of the deal. They were like, hey, if you make Assassin's Creed, we'll let you make this game.
You need my help. Typhon is free.
You once fought beside his allies, the Titans. Convince him to stand down.
It's not that simple. He is even blocking my ability to glimpse the future. I cannot see past him. Go on. Blast me.
I can't. He took my lightning. He took everything. Even the other gods are missing.
Look to the mortals.
That's done. Those evil, imbecilic, tasteless parasites were all turned to stone.
One of those evil ass.
My ass is safely lodged in the Aegean stables, and mortals will never be anything but a mistake.
Care to make a wager? If I'm right, my sin of stealing fire and ensuring their survival becomes a blessing.
You find your punishment unjust?
It's a little extreme. Do we have a deal?
If you win, I'll end your punishment and set you free. But if I win, you help me stop Typhon, whatever it takes.
Very well. Let the tale of Phoenix be my redemption!
Oh no,
Sure.
not one of your stories. How long is this going to...
My tale begins at sea. A ship of soldiers returning from a faraway
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not gonna.
storm.
We'll see how the gameplay is. I mean, I'm sure it's Odyssey,
Waves
but like
churn
Breath of the Wild
with froth.
elements of it.
The line between
what you'd
sky
expect.
and sea all but vanished. The mountainous peaks of the waves descended into valleys nearly as deep as Tartarus.
You're really painting a picture here.
It's an art. Point is, the ship didn't stand a chance.
Okay. So, look at my YouTube channel. It looks like views are stabilizing. Yeah, they're pretty much stabilizing. But again, that was a good 3-day period, though.
At dawn, the sun rose on the few remaining survivors. The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a...
Wait, don't tell me.
Oh yeah, I forgot we actually have to create the character. To me, Phoenix always felt like a woman. So I feel like we're just gonna go with a woman. You can have blue skin. Oh my god, can we make Minerva? It's fucking ridiculous.
Tan, like me at the beach. Skin dark like olives. The good kind, not the green ones.
What the fuck? Alright, let's just go with, let's go with that.
Face like
Wait,
a
what are,
face I can, you know, an oof.
what are the differences?
A sharp
Is it
bird.
just like the eyes? I can't even tell what the fucking differences are. Like, that's the only one that looks even different. Oh, the hair's just resetting every time. That's fucking dumb, too. Wait, what's changing?
The color of an empty room.
It's the eyes, right? I can't even fucking tell.
Color of unripe grapefruits.
Whatever.
Hair like a waterfall on the cliffs of Santorini.
Sure. This is like the most basic fucking, oh my god, can we make Cassandra? I didn't even think of that. Can we make Cassandra? Whatever. Oh, I guess we should probably do hair color too. Should we make Cassandra? I don't know, whenever I see,
The color of Poseidon's vomit.
that would be Cassandra, right? Like around there. But then, whenever I see more Sphinx Rising, I keep on thinking of them having like this colored hair. So I think we might just stick with it. What's the voices?
Storm! Wake up! I have to wake up!
The storm! Wake up! I have to wake up!
Sure. Whatever. What is this? Facial features? I think we're good.
Eyebrows.
Couldn't give a shit.
Has a beard.
I guess we're just gonna stick with this. Yeah, why not?
There, I see her clear as day.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish. A teller of tales, not a doer of deeds. Phoenix.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire, which would be ridiculous. Although, I should write that down.
Washed up on an unknown shore, Phoenix awoke.
Hey, who's the voice actors in this game? That'd be funny if it's just like a whole bunch of people that were in Odyssey.
Look a ghost! Captain! Can anyone hear me? Looks like the only way off this beach is
Oh
up that
no.
cliff.
She feels so floaty. Oh my god, she really feels floaty. Like, you feel nothing when she jumps. This is ridiculous. Whatever. You don't even have to push anything to fucking climb? Oh, there's a fucking stamina meter? Well, actually, I kinda knew that, didn't I? I was looking up the voice actors in this game and the thing crashed. Oh, there we go. She was in Origins and... Wait. The main character here played Alana in fucking Odyssey. That's really fucking random.
Through a trick of the light, she could almost see them waving and calling to
Oh,
her.
Prometheus is the fucking guy that plays every fucking character in Assassin's Creed.
Be your brother Ligiron.
Played Leonidas, played Federico.
Hold my shield. Try not to drop it this time.
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them get to you. They're just jealous. It's not often someone has a brother.
Oh, Athena is Cassandra? There we go.
Local ghost!
Knew that had to
Local
happen
ghost,
at some
Can
point.
you hear me? You've gone cold. What magic is this? Legiron, where are you, brother?
Unarmed and lost, Phoenix was vulnerable.
I have to be calm. I have to follow my training.
Sure. Compass, yeah. Well, obviously it's Odyssey. Oh, so we just have a normal...
My brother's sword.
Wait, what? What?
No!
Okay, fine. really hate how far back the camera is. Like, this is even more than fucking Odyssey. Oh, I guess we should start listening to RHAP again. Really weird that the #1 recommended video after this update is mine.
To be real. And so when she's trying to manufacture these moments, people are just like, Vic, just stop. Why are you doing this?
You've always been my hero, my North Star.
We don't
I
care.
will bring you back. I
Swear.
swear it.
Well, yeah, and especially like with the Beth one, the lie I think about it is why.
Oh,
it doesn't
fuck
work,
off.
You know, if, like kind of like you're saying, it's more strategic.
No. I gotta watch it.
The circle is back, and this time it's more strategic than ever. This is the ultimate game in social media, and how you play. Oh, honey, it's everything.
The circle is not playing. It's not a game now.
Oh, we about to start some drama?
My heart can't take it.
Get ready, because this is the circle.
Fuck off.
The Circle Season 2, Wednesday, starting April 14th.
Starting. Cool. At least it's starting, but fuck me, man. I don't want more shit. Ugh. It's like, there's too much shit I need
Like,
to
if it
cover
was
already.
truthful that she's super pissed about something,
I mean, at
like,
least it's
they
after.
really did something wrong and it wasn't just to create the moment, it probably would be more effective.
Yeah, 'cause, like, that's gonna be after the Circle
Yeah. So
UK.
after
Like,
the
that's gonna, like, it's
ceremony,
gonna put me
we
around
come
the time
back
the
to
Circle UK finishes.
a big conversation. You know, Ro and
So-
Kyle, they love to talk in the
Never
ball
been
pit room.
allowed to hold the
And so they're in the ball pit room with Vic. This is post-ceremony after Vic tried to call Kyle out, and instead they're going to have this conversation quietly in the
Yeah,
ball
I'm
pit
gonna see
room.
how to mess this
Ro and
schedule.
Kyle are apologizing, explaining why they said her name to Kiefer. It's
Yeah,
again
it's
like,
really gonna
look,
mess with things, though.
we were led to believe that it was our only option. We were led to believe that
To be
the only
honest, I'm kind
options
of
were
thinking right now
Vic goes on the
that
block, and Vic
I might
goes,
just cancel the
or
Wrath of the
Austin goes out on the
Druids.
block and Kyle goes
review.
home. And
Or
so
not cancel it, but,
obviously,
like,
we talked
mix
through
it
scenarios. We said
with,
that you know, Austin has
the,
has somebody in the game.
Siege of
Other
Paris
people, they
review.
have other people in the game. You know, Vic is kind of out. She doesn't have a pair. But we did not hard pitch you, Vic. We did not throw you under the block. It was not a hard pitch.
Ah, shit.
And you
This
know,
feels so floaty.
that's all it was. So. That's kind of the explanation, and we're very sorry. You know, we were led to believe it
Yeah,
was our only
definitely
option,
not a viewpoint.
and we got tricked. We got tricked. You know, and that's just it.
Well, I appreciate what they were trying to do here. Obviously, you want to get people back on your side after dust is settled a little bit. But like they just kept on being like, you know, we were handcuffed. You know, Kyle's my number one, you're my number two. Like we have to stay together. And these are truthful things that he's saying, but the how. There's something about the how, and he kept on saying it over and over again.
entire game
And I
coming now,
felt
right?
as though he was kind of making Victoria feel dumb about how she might be feeling about things going on in the house, and that Jed and Ty are these mastermind manipulators, and that Kiefer is just following these two guys that he wants to be in cool with. And I think it's taking away her credibility of making her own decisions, and I don't think it's working at all. And so they just kept on looping around saying the same things over and over again, and I don't think it was actually like really resonating with her.
Yeah, and I mentioned this yesterday on the recap, but I felt like Kyle was approaching it at a decent pace, right? Like, he was mostly focusing on the, again, like Kyle is a much better apologizer than Ro. And, you know, he's like, look, I know I'm going home. I have nothing to gain from this conversation. You are voting me out. Everyone is voting me out. I get it. But I want the best for you guys, and I am so sorry for what happened. I feel so bad. I felt so bad. You know, when you came and talked to us in the Expedia room, I went to the diary room after. I was nearly in tears. I was just like, what am I doing? And you know, I almost wanted to go home. And then when Kiefer said that Austin was going to go up, I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm fine. I've accepted my fate here. And, you know, I'm just really sorry that we got tricked into doing this. And it was our bad for buying into what they were doing to us. And then you have Ro, because Kyle's kind of like laying in the ball pit, kind of speaking normally. But then you have Ro like leaning on the edge of the ball pit, like right next to her, whispering in her ear, like, yeah, like, hey, the thing you have to understand is that I'm willing to take a bullet for you. And it's like, I'm willing to take 2 bullets for Kyle. But I'm willing to take 1 bullet for you. But now Kyle's gone, so it's like I'm willing to take a bullet for you now, Vic. And so you can't work with those other people because they are the master manipulators. If you work with them, you will be helping them steamroll the house, and they're gonna win this whole game. You need to work with me. We need to work together. You can't let them. This is exactly what they want. It's exactly what they want. You can't give them what they want. They've made us look like fools. And then you've got Kyle like, yeah, we're just so sorry. We're just so sorry for it. And then you have Vic, who is like the easiest person in the world to read once you understand who she is, which is that she is always genuine. With how she's acting toward you. Not with what she's saying toward you, but with how she's acting toward you. And Vic's response here is so blatantly not having it. She is like, yeah, well, okay. That's fine. Yep. I mean, well, the thing for me is that at least Austin and Brayden had the decency to admit to me that they were doing it, and you guys just lied to my face. Okay, yeah, I'm your number 1. Great. All right.
Might as well
fine,
muff
love
everything.
it. Like, she couldn't be more blatantly shutting you down, and they're just like, but please, here's the thing, you should continue to work on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking.
Let them think
just
that you're on their side,
canceling.
but you cannot actually be on their side because they will steamroll this game. You cannot actually work for them. You can
Wrath of
pretend
Druids
to.
review.
You'll keep them. They'll keep you safe. They'll come after us
Or
instead. That's
again,
fine.
like mixing
Or
the
me
Wrath of
instead
Druids and
in
Siege of
Rose case.
Paris reviews.
And that's fine. Just don't tell them about this conversation. Just do not actually work for them. She's like, okay. And she goes upstairs and she talks to Ty and Keith, and she lets them know about the conversation.
I know, like directly after, and she had like an open kind of like conversation with them. So I was like, okay, she's actually more loyal to the ex-Sunsetters.
Yeah.
My question is, Kyle keeps on calling Jed and Ty pieces of crap, and was there something specific that happened that I've missed for them to be so against them and think that they're such bad people? Because like I haven't seen, especially Ty, I haven't seen him do either of them. I haven't seen them really do anything.
Well, I think in Kyle's case, or in really both of their cases, I think it's more just like a turn of phrase kind of thing, because they do also say a lot like, nothing against Ty and Jet. They're playing the game. We get it, right? They're playing well, and they make a point of saying like, no hard feelings toward them. Definitely hard feelings toward Kiefer. That guy's terrible. So I think that if they are saying like, oh, they're pieces of ball pits or whatever, I don't know. Then I think that's probably them just.
How much shit is there on this map?
Probably just how he talks.
I feel like that
He's
should
mad
be
about a person doing something, right?
Yeah, okay, I get it. Because I'm just like, what have they done? Oh my gosh, like I feel so bad for them. They're just
So
like,
that's only this one
I
area.
don't even feel like they are strategizing.
Oh, no.
That they're doing all this they're getting credit for right now. They're just
no.
kind of like hanging out, listening to music in the household room and flirting with Beth. Like they're really just not playing in, from what I've seen, as hard as they're giving him credit for. I'm sure it's just to try to convince Victoria to like come on their side, but like I don't know, switch it up. Maybe ask Victoria, because she likes to be in the know and be involved in the conversation. Ask her what he needs to do to stay in the damn game. Like ask her to give you the advice instead of telling her what she needs to do. I think.
Definitely. I mean, and here's the thing. This is one of those, and I think this is really a Roe problem. I've said it. He's kind of too business. He talks all the time about how he's a rational player, and I think that like there's something that I can appreciate about that. But you can't just be a rational player all the time if what you mean by rational player is I'm stripping away the emotions, because you know what? It's rational to include emotion in your game, because people have emotions. It's irrational to think that you can be without emotions. And so when Ro is trying to tell
how he
people,
attacks.
tell Victoria, like, this is how it is, you need to do this or you need to not do this, like, he's correct. Vic shouldn't work for the other side. They are more loyal to each other, way more loyal to each other than they are to Vic. Vic was in a much better position when she was on the oddball side, because it was a series of pairs and she was the one that was going to be the safest, whereas the Sunsetter side is a group of 4 people who will all take her out first, and leave her out to dry. Now, the oddball side obviously also left her out to dry, but that's just where she's positioned herself in the game. At least at the oddball side, she was working with people who were not quite as good at competitions, probably, and she could pair up, or she could trio up with some of the pairs to take out other pairs, and she had some space to maneuver. If she actually works with the Sunsetter side, she's going to find herself in a very bad position, and she is going to help them kind of steamroll this game. If she wins an HOH and actually goes after Ro like she kind of wants to, that's not going to be good for her. Ro is completely correct when he gives her that layout, but just because you're right doesn't mean that people will listen to you or accept it. You need to present it in the right way, and I think you're completely correct, Chantal, that you can't tell Vic what to do. You can't tell her what's right and what's wrong. You can't tell her that she's making the wrong call. She's the one that is going to drive her own ship, or captain her own ship. And so, you know, if you want her to go somewhere, you need to ask her where she wants to go, and you need you need to sort of like get her to go, you know what I should do? I should come over here. And I think that's probably also pretty difficult, but at least it's not just trying to tell her that she should do something. I feel like Vic is the kind of person, not only will she not accept it if you tell her to do something, but she will probably just go ahead and do the opposite, just because she wants to settle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Were there moments that drag? Well, I'm sure there will be moments that drag.
Weaponizing Vic because she's like you said, she's so easily, like, you can read her so well, and you can just say things and have her do things without her really knowing. It is possible to.
Hey, do we get? There's another one here too.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Well, all right then.
It's gonna be real juicy. Bring that here, reel it in.
Circle, sex,
Circle, tag.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I need to get out of the damn house.
Here we go, honey.
So I wonder how the circle is going to be airing them.
We get it. Oh my god, you act like the rent is due. Hump day. All right.
So it's going to be on Wednesdays.
This is nuts.
That was a fucking terrible commercial, but whatever.
Kind of maneuver her, and so I wish that they were using that angle.
Yeah, I'm
to
interested
make her feel as though she's
in.
powerful, make her feel that she's
Well, actually, you know what?
big,
We probably should just end here.
she's gonna be no,
Actually, no, fuck it.
really appeal to that side of her, and then get her to do your dirty work. But they're not appealing to the sides of Vic, because that will get her to do so.
Oh, it's hold.
So that's really, I mean, again, Vic tells Ty and Keith about her conversation with Ro and Kyle. So now they know about that. They're like, what are they doing? They really think they can get Vic back? Come on. Ro, Kyle, Austin, and Brayden are going to talk about kind of their plans for the next week. Again, the two sides are basically solidifying back together to some degree. So, in broad strokes here, Kyle should still be leaving this week. But Ro, Austin, and Brayden will definitely still be together. They are going after guys, and by the guys I mean Ty and Jed, but maybe also Kiefer, because Austin and Brayden might go after Kiefer. And Beth could be thrown in there as a pawn or something along those lines. They all agree that Ty is the bigger threat. and that Ty would be the person that they target over Jed in that case. But again, Austin and Brayden might actually go after Kiefer. Tina and Tara are also with them. They have been ratted out to some degree, but that doesn't matter because they are needed in this group. And they will also be going after Ty and Jed. Obviously less so Kiefer. And I would also imagine that Tina and Tara would try to protect Kiefer in the same way that Kiefer would try to protect Tina and Tara with Ty and Jed. Tina and Tara would try to protect Kiefer with Austin.
Wait, so I'm assuming, yeah, this is like the
who knows exactly who the target ends up being.
Oh, with skills.
It's basically that group of 5. Tina, Tara, Austin, Brayden, Ro, all going for the HOH, trying to target Ty, Jed, Kiefer, Beth.
Wait, what?
And then you have Ty, Jed, Kiefer, and Beth all going for it to try to target Ro and Austin are the 2 main targets right now.
Oh, wait. No, that is
Tara,
right.
in the same way that Vic could easily be used as a pawn anywhere from any side, Tina and Tara could easily end up on the block from the Sunsetter side if things go a certain way. And ultimately the targets are a little bit more concentrated on the oddball side, where it's Ro and Austin are the 2 main targets there. And it seems a lot less likely that it would spill out.
So I wonder how they're gonna release the circle. Like ideally, it would be like 1 episode a week. It's not gonna happen though. I think it'll probably be the 3-week thing that they've been doing, right?
So I don't even know. And Vic could end up, honestly, Vic could end up going home under any circumstance. I have no, who knows what happens there, right?
Well, yeah, I think
so there's double
too,
jumps in this game.
that she isn't making anybody feel comfortable.
Oh, well, she says that after I fail it.
Her loyalty, and so because she's so kind of flippant, she just makes irrational decisions. I can see them just putting her up just to know what she's doing. So I can see that happening for sure with anybody.
Yeah. And on top of that, you do have people because again, it's like
I wasn't all the way from the side.
Kind of what I did yesterday, which is that maybe things are settling a little bit, but even if they get completely settled this week, things will change next week. Not only because the house is so fluid, but also because the players are so all over the place. And so, maybe the target right now is Austin Rowe, but you have Tara.
Oh, so that's the heavy attack is the axe.
Yeah, what if we kept Kyle this week so he could go after Ty and Jed for us? Listen to those names carefully again. Tara telling Beth that maybe they should keep Kyle to go after Ty and Jed for them. And also lets Beth know that you may have heard that I was saying I would put him on the block. That was just a test I was throwing out there. It's like,
fuck off.
So, Tara could very easily end up on the block. This could pull Tina down with her. Tara and Tina could end up on the block. If Tara's coming after Ty and Jed, why wouldn't Tina be? So this information is of course already gotten back, and so maybe Tara will end up being a target. Maybe maybe feel like they can make a peace treaty with
that did not work.
Who knows? Jed did talk to Austin yesterday, and he let her know that look, I had nothing to do with you going on the block. That was all.
Oh, fuck off! Let's go all the way back here.
Make a decision. You can make a decision. But I still like you, and I don't want you going anywhere. And Austin was like, okay. And that's when she talked to Brayden. She was like, Kiefer's got. I hate Kiefer. He's our target.
Ooh, that's close enough.
Don't really vibe.
You know what? I think we're just gonna end here. I feel like this is a good spot to end. So next episode we'll continue on. Thanks for watching.
He doesn't do what they want. He's not on their